Aries, hello. Mercury's already here back with another weekly tarot scope, and this is for the week of April 11, 2021. Aries, before I continue, let me just say, if you decide to holler at me at the end of this video in the comment section and someone tries to solicit a reading using the Mercury's Artist name, please believe that that is not me, okay? There's a lot of Instagram and YouTube and Twitter fakes going around posing as different creators trying to get money out of people. Please know that they are in my comment section. They have invaded my comment section. That is not me, okay? I would never solicit anyone in the comments for a reading. I would never especially offer a love spell because I don't do love spells, okay? So please know, if you talk to me in the comments, I'm going to talk to you back, but I will not be offering you a reading, okay? We do that offline, all right? Let's go ahead and get into it. This reading here is for those of you thinking about a special somebody right now. Your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, friend, homie, crush, your neighbor, your ex, your next, your boo thing. The person that's on your mind you cannot stop thinking about in this very moment. This reading is for them, okay? Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like the video. It does help other Aries like yourself get a hold of me. And then make sure that you are following me on Instagram. If you have a yes or no question for me, I will give you an answer, okay? Mercury.daughter is the Instagram account. They was right, I do talk too fast. Mercury.daughter is my Instagram. On Friday evenings, I post a question box. You can submit your question and I will consult the tarot, give you a simple yes or no, okay? That's how it works, Aries. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, and shout out to all of my Aries. I want to say this really quick, and I'm sorry if I'm taking up too much time. You can go ahead and hit that arrow and fast forward past this. But Taurus, I posted on my, first of all, a friend of mine told me that Taurus season starts April 1st, okay? Let's just go there. She said that Taurus season starts April 1st. So I'm like, okay. So I posted it on my video last week for Taurus, and I said, someone told me that Taurus season starts April 1st. How do y'all feel about that? And they went ham in the comments, and everybody was like, yes, we don't have time to wait. We're not waiting until the 20th. That's right. Taurus season starts April 1st. So I'm just like, okay. So what does that say about Aries season? So I want the Aries to talk to me in the comments about that. They're saying it's the Taurus takeover and it starts April 1st. So am I trying to start something? Maybe. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Aries reading, okay? Because despite how Taurus feel, it is Aries season, okay? Decisions, choices. What do I do? What's next? What's coming? All right, so the reason why I yelled out decisions first is because I have the Two of Swords here. We know that the Two of Swords is about choices. It's about making the right decision, feeling like you've got to decide something and not knowing which way to go. Because for some of you, I feel like you're thinking, if I go this way, it won't work out. If I go the other way, it won't work out as well. So lots of choices there. I feel like maybe you're in a relationship now where you never know what you're going to get from that person. Like some days it's good, some days it's bad. Some days you have the best of this person, some days you have their worst. I also feel like maybe this relationship isn't turning out to what you thought it would be. You know, this could be I actually like this card, but in certain readings it can come out as things aren't always what they appear. And I think that maybe some of you are starting to discover that with your person, but even still, kind of learning like, hey, this isn't what I thought. This person isn't who I thought. I still feel like in some cases, in some instances, you're still trying to hold on to them. And here's my Four of Pentacles. This is about holding on. This is about saving your love or saving it. Depends on who I'm reading and what I'm reading about. But for me, this is about basically you don't want to let them go. You're holding on to them. So you're trying to still work on the relationship. You're still trying to give it your all. I think last week, if I'm not mistaken, last week's April video was you're giving more than they're giving, or you're trying to give all, they're giving nothing. I'm still getting that vibe this week. This is you working on trying to make things work, and then it's just like almost kind of empty promises. Or yeah, here's the moon. This is kind of like, you know, all the work that you do to make this relationship work is just it ends with you still feeling sad, still feeling like crap. And these two cards talk to each other as well, because these two cards are both about illusion. So I really think that the message here is that, you know, your relationship started off one way and it ended another, or you really thought this person was someone else. They turned out to be not, you know, or maybe you believe that the relationship was more than what it was. Maybe they did kind of throw those hints. That's why I have the Two of Swords as well. Maybe they did let you know exactly who they were in the beginning and you ignored it. Maybe you had a choice to walk away from this person early on, but you didn't want to believe that this person may not be the one for you. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting this week, Aries. It's just basically you're dealing with someone who, in the relationship is not going where you thought it would go. The relationship has turned out to not be what it seems. So that's just kind of why you're feeling like this. The moon is about being stuck, being in your feelings, being sad. And again, dealing with those illusions. Let's see how your person feels about you, okay? How they feel about you, the relationship. I don't sense that there was any kind of major fight soon. I don't see that there's one coming up. But let's just see the vibe, if your person cares about you at all. Because I can tell that you care about them. You just kind of want more for them. Or I think that they've been such a disappointment lately because you expected so much more from them. You're not getting it. I think that your person feels sad as well. I think that your person, this is me asking how do they feel. This is me asking how do they feel about you. I think your person wants to give it some space right now. Did they mention that to you? Did they mention that to you? Did they tell you that they want to walk away? Did they tell you that they need a little space? Have they been acting distant? I ask that because I do have the Five of Pentacles. This can represent someone walking away. This could represent space. I do have the Four of Swords. Looks like this is something that, and with the Three of Wands, something that they've been thinking about. I think they're trying to plan what's next for them. They're thinking about you and them together. Is this something that I want? Is this somebody that I want to be with? Is your person a thinker? Or maybe you don't notice it, but in their head, they're thinking all the time. Is this what I want? Is this person who I want to be with? I feel like it's something that they're consulting themselves about. And I feel like they're also watching you. They're watching every little thing that you do, trying to figure out, is this what I want? Is this who I want to be with? I have the Five of Cups here. To me, sometimes the Five of Cups can feel like regret. So let me see if this is regret for... Reverse doesn't always speak to me, but sometimes it does. And I feel like this Lovers in reverse is kind of talking to me. This isn't for all of you. This is just for some of you. I do feel like your person is kind of regretting getting into a relationship with you or getting involved with you, not because of anything that you did, but maybe because they didn't want the relationship to go as far as it did. Maybe they just meant for it to be one thing and it turned out to be more. So you wanted the relationship to be one thing, and I think they thought the relationship was going to be one thing. And even though you want more, I feel like they probably didn't want as much. So that's why they kind of feel, they feel regret that maybe they got involved or they let the relationship go as far as it did, because they really do not want to be tied down. They really don't want to be in a relationship right now. I have the Fool as well. This does for me feel like they kind of want their freedom. Here's the Eight of Swords as well. This is also, me feeling like they don't want to feel restricted to just being with you. They don't want to feel stuck with you. And it sounds bad, but you get what I'm saying. Like they just don't want to be in a relationship right now. Did they tell you that? Talk to me in the comments if your person has said, hey, I just don't want to be in a relationship right now. I think I need some space. Maybe later, but not now. Because that's the vibe that I'm getting from your person. Now, some of you, I'm not feeling like your person is saying, hey, I regret being with you. But I do think your person may have said or did something recently that was stupid. And I do think that your person kind of regrets how they treated you, or how they have been treating you, or how they're treating you now. I think that's what this Five of Cups is for some of you. And talk to me in the comments. Like I said, tell me the difference. Is your person the one who may regret being in a relationship only because maybe it moved faster than they predicted or wanted? Or is your person the one who may have said or did something stupid and they're probably more than likely regretting it? And that is a question that I get all the time. Does the person regret what they said? Are they going to try to get me back? I'm not seeing your person really making any moves to come back, but I do feel like your person thinks to themselves, I'm going to get back to that. Like, I'm not calling you with that, but your person's like, I want to walk away now. I want some space, but I do believe that me and this person will be back together. I'm just not ready. Like they're saying to themselves, she's or he's not out of my life forever. I know that me and her are going to get back together. I don't want to be done just right now. I just need to be by myself. I love him. I really do love him. But just right now, I just need some space. I don't want to feel cluttered. I don't want to feel smothered. That's the word I'm looking for, not cluttered. I don't want to feel smothered. And then the world, like I said, is about cycles, on and off, coming back around. That's why I said, like, your person thinks that they're going to be able to get you back when they're ready. Or they're more so hoping. Because It's not in an arrogant way. It's more so them. Sorry, I have people outside my door. It's more so I'm hoping that me and this person can get back together in the future, but just right now I need some space. Does that make sense? Let's see what's going on between you and this person this week, next week, going into May. Okay, it's already the middle of April. Geez. Let's see how your person is going to respond to you within the next week or so. We will take those 3 cards. Why not? I do have the Magician. Okay. 1 second. I have to stop frowning too. So first card I pulled, well, not the first card, but one of the cards I pulled was the Magician. So to me, that does feel like movement, that someone taking action, that's you or this person starting something, trying to talk about it, trying to move forward, trying to work hard, trying to let go. Whatever it is, something is going to happen this week. But I pulled the Death card and I pulled the Tower. I'm not necessarily in love with this combination together. Separate, I can make it work. I can make these 2 cards work separate. But when I pull them together, the universe for me only puts these 2 together when they're trying to tell me like, yeah, there's some drama going down. So I do think possibly next week there might be a fight, might be an argument, there might be a breakup, there might be a cry out for space. There's going to be something stank that happens between you and your person next week. Like I said, your person doesn't even know exactly what they want. They're feeling like they want some space at this time. So they may have this big, I feel like there's going to be this big outburst like this, what do you want from me type vibe, or, it just almost feels like they're just kind of frustrated or irritated. I don't like the feeling that I'm getting when I'm trying to like project their energy. It almost just feels like, it just makes me want to do this. Like, what do you want from me? Like, I told you this. I don't like their energy. I hope they don't talk to you like this, because I feel real agitated right now. And that's just kind of me picking up on their energy. So I hope that they do not project that on you, these bad vibes and this stank attitude, and maybe not answering your calls or feeling like you're bugging them, or I don't like that feeling, and that's what I'm getting from them. And then what is so stank is it's on and off, because right after that, and this may not be next week, this might be the week after, things look okay. It's like, okay, so don't call me. So you don't call them for a week or so, and now they're like, ooh, baby, I miss you. And this is why I kept pulling, because, ooh, baby, I miss you. Come on, let's have sex. Talk to me if that's your person. They go ghost for a couple of days. Why did they ghost me? Videos coming soon. But they go ghost for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? And then they want to come back around. Can I come over? And they want to mess around. They want to fool around. Because they miss you. So they want to make up. So yeah, this is when they're frustrated and they want to go do what they want to do. And they want to go hang out with Mike and James and Joe, or they want to run off and call Sarah or call Deja or Emily, whatever. They want to run off and do that. But then when they stop hearing from you, they miss you. Then it's like, baby, come over. I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, your person is on and off, I don't like to give advice on here. I just like to have fun with predictions and things like that. So I don't want to give advice, but I would say don't put all your energy into this person right now, because it seems like they're not putting all their energy back into you. They're waiting. They want you to be on and off, and they're going to come back around to you when they're ready, which nobody waits. Nobody puts Aries in a corner. Like nobody is going to, Aries is not waiting around on anybody. First of all, Aries, the ones in my life, are very impatient, and Aries are very feisty. And no, Aries are first. Aries are first in flight. So Aries is not about to be second to anybody. Like, that's just not happening. You know what I'm saying? So Aries, don't let this person sit here and put you on back burner and then circle around and come. No, hell no, we're not doing that. Sorry, I'm frowning hard because your person has very much irritated me. And if you were my friend and you were dating them, I would have some mean things to say about that person. Okay, so let's just go ahead and move on. Aries, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Remember to follow me on Instagram, mercury.daughter. I do free yes or no readings every Friday in my story. So follow me. You do not want to miss that. Also beware of fake accounts commenting down below, asking you for readings, leaving their phone numbers. That is not me. I would never comment and ask you for a reading. Okay, I will talk to you in the comments. I try to reply to as many people as I can, but I won't offer you a reading. We always do that offline. Okay, thank you guys so much. Yeah, I think that's it, Aries. If the reading made sense, say girl hi. If it didn't make sense, say girl bye.